Today we drove the northern section of the Cascade Loop with our friends. The Cascade Loop is a blissful 440-mile drive with some spectacular scenic stops like Diablo Lake. From just north of Seattle, starting in Puget Sound, going up to the Canadian border, then to central Washington, and back to Seattle. Our portion of the loop was from Sedro-Woolley to Twist. Adding in our starting and stopping points made for a full day of driving. Let's go! We met across the border in Sumas at 7 a.m. Luckily, there was a minimal border wait, because yesterday, both Taylor Swift and the Blue Jays were in Seattle, which created a 2-hour wait to get across. So out of Sumas, we followed State Route 547, then 542, and turned left onto State Route 9 and headed to Sedro-Woolley, where we made a quick stop to get some snacks and to dust our cars. Well, at least Rob did anyways. There is a pullout to get a better look at the dam, but we did not stop there. Instead, we explored the Gorge Dam Overlook Trail, which has a short, easy walking loop. Now, as you would expect, there are a ton of hikes that will pass by today. But our itinerary isn't about hiking or paddleboarding, it's about driving, and the cool thing about that is that with the changing of the seasons, like fall, you can get a completely different vista to explore the next time you drive. And please subscribe. It's free to do so, and it really helps my channel out. Thank you. Alright, next up is Diablo Lake. We are driving today in late July, and the color of the water is spectacular. So a little science lesson. This is the result of the glaciers crushing the rock sediment into, well, it's a rock flour. This flour dumps into Diablo Lake, and the sun reflects it as a turquoise color. You've got to see it to believe it. Okay, we're definitely coming back here to do some paddleboarding.
I know.
Hopefully.
You should.
Yeah.
I'll take my car.
Maybe this year still.
Yeah. Take off your polarized glasses, and it's not as turquoise.
It's still good, but yeah.
I trust it. That was awesome. Thank you.
Oh, no kidding. The next stop is 30 miles down the road, the Washington Pass Overlook. This has got to be one of the easiest viewpoints for anyone to take in, for both ease of access and height of the viewpoint.
Wow.
Oh, this way. No, no.
Kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's just.
Yeah.
I think it makes me almost feel a little easier.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of others.
Working on that.
Hello, Peter. What you doing down there?
Whoa, watch that first step.
They had to cut their ropes and stuff to get out of the tree.
After getting our human group shot, it was time for the car group shot. And I had an idea. I sent everyone ahead so I could video the cars coming around the bend. If you're going to do this, I would recommend the following. Use a proper camera with a zoom lens, not a GoPro or your phone. Those are just not going to cut it. And you're going to need a tripod. It was a cool idea, but the result was lackluster.
She never complains. What? No, you don't. You're very cool. You're like, I'm just going to stand here while you guys take off and wait patiently for Peter to come back.
Did you get anything
I didn't
decent?
know how far I was going to have to come down this
What I
hill.
really need is
know
a
how far
tripod
it
with a
was
zoom
either.
in
And I
like
thought,
that.
holy shit, I
right?
would have to go all
But
the way back up to go pick them up.
next time I'll make
Exactly. That's what I
And then I
said. You're going to have to
stopped
go
too
back.
soon.
I was hoping you guys would keep going.
Well, you know, I didn't realize it until
And then we did.
Rudy said, look, Peter's way over here. Like
yelled it.
when you're driving and I wasn't looking up,
Yeah.
you feel
don't
like you
realize,
drove
yeah.
away.
Winthrop was next. The plan was to stop, eat, and explore the town, but it was packed. Unless you're staying overnight in town, you're not going to find close parking, especially if you're in a group. And I forgot to record it as we were battling traffic. So what's Winthrop like? Well, it's like the Wild West. They have wooden boardwalks, rustic storefronts, saloon-style buildings, shops and art galleries, restaurants. In short, it's a great place to stay for the night. Oh, and they host several events, including today's Blues Music Festival. So we just got into Twist. We tried to get into Winthrop, but they are just jammed. And they have a blues festival this weekend too. We're going to, for lunch, Twist River Tap House.
You guys all part of the Dodgers, right?
We're here and excuse me, we're in Osoyoos. We're in Oliver, not Osoyoos. We are Harsh. It's been a long day. We're gonna go to Sablios Greek restaurant. Ooh. The food was delicious and the drinks were cold. And yes, those are cacti growing. Oliver and Osoyoos are located in a semi-arid desert, which is part of the Okanagan Valley. Our day ended at the Mountain View Motel in Oliver. I'll do a separate video on it. In short, we'd stay there again. So, we're all lined up for the night.